Hey everyone, how you doing? So it is the day that I've been waiting for. It's survey day. I've waited for 2 weeks for this survey. Really excited. Barry, the surveyor, is just on his way up now. He should be here any minute. The dry dock is here, the boat is ready, and we're going to have a full day of tearing this boat apart and finding out if I bought something good or a complete dud. So follow us on our journey today, and let's see how it turns out. So this is the boat in the dry dock. We moored up here last Sunday, so the boat's been out for a couple of days. It's had time to dry out, and we have a good look now. We'll do a survey which should take around 4 hours. The surveyor will look through the underneath of the hull. He'll get his machines out and his testing kit, and he'll be able to tell me exactly what's going on the boat. And then after that, he'll look inside the boat, check all the engine, electrics, make sure everything's good, and I'll get a full rundown and a paper copy of his findings. So yeah, super excited for today. This is where I find out if I bought a dud or whether or not it's a good one. So follow us on our journey today, and I'll show you everything as he finds it. So this is the other side of the dry dock. So this is obviously the river that's flowing. That's where we come from over there, and then they've basically drained this out, and that's what's made it a dry dock. It's pretty clever actually. It's basic but clever. This is basically just a lock, and they take the water out, and you can actually get down there. So we'll be climbing in this day. Lovely. Could have picked a worse day for it. It is peeing down with rain. It's horrible today, but do you know what? It's going to be a bloody good day. Pray for a good result, everybody. I'll just walk you around. This boat I've put my deposit on is 64 foot. She's a big girl, and it's only 6 years old. So I'm hoping today should be a good day. It's let's just say it's the best chance I've got. So obviously you can buy boats that are a lot older. Some are good, some might come with problems, but I'm hoping, the idea is that I bought something newer that should last me. So I'm hoping I hear nothing but good news. It's kind of crazy to think that this little baby is going to be my home. Look at her. Hey guys, so I've just had the survey. He's just left. Really nice guy called Barry. I can put his details in the vlog later on. Really thorough surveyor. Anyway, so from my absolutely hyped up video earlier of like survey day, it's going to be amazing. Well, let's just put it this way. It didn't quite go to plan. So we've got a situation on our hands. Situation is this. So I was trying to purchase a boat that is only 6 years old. The idea of that is to hopefully put more money into the boat, to spend more money, that I get a better boat in the long run. Because really, whilst I'm still working, I don't want a boat that's got loads of problems if I can help it. Anyway, looking at this boat, it looks lovely, great paint job, it's clean insides. And the first thing he said to me, Barry, you got out the car, is, you got the paperwork for the boat? And I was like, well, I know there's not much paperwork, but it's got all the legal stuff it's meant to have. Oh, boy, was I wrong. Honestly, am I disheartened? So he said to me, well, you can't buy this boat. If it hasn't got the legal paperwork, you can't buy the boat. Which sounds pretty self-explanatory, but when you've been told that, you know, it hasn't got many manuals, it hasn't got a lot of the paperwork that it should have, but everything it has got that it needs is there and it's legal, to then be told straight away that actually what you've got isn't legal at all, properly like knocked the wind out my sails. Yeah, it's so stressful, to be honest, because he's like, you can't buy the boat. How do we know how old it is? There's no legal paperwork, there's no, I think it's called a SIN or a PIN or some sort of number on the side of the boat. And he goes, normally, like you have in a car, like a chassis number, is like, where's that? Like, it hasn't been made properly. Like, the boat is nice, it's a lovely boat, but he's like, it hasn't actually got, like, when it was registered, or when it was supposed to be registered, like it's almost like its birth certificate, it hasn't been done. So he's like, so where is the paperwork? And I'm like, well, I don't know, I'm just passing on what the marina told me, like this amazing marina, I'm just passing on what they told me. Like, you know, I'm new to buying a narrowboat. You know, when I bought a boat before, it come with a load of paperwork in a folder, and that was it. You look for it, but you don't really know what much of it means, and you just get, here's your boat, here's your key, and here's your folder. Anyway, so I haven't obviously got to stage of purchasing the whole thing yet. So I don't know if a folder was coming. I've been told that all it's got is correct. So why would I disbelieve it? You know, I'm going to a professional brokerage. Anyway, so basically I'm in the situation now where he's saying to me, you can't purchase this without this stuff being done. So either a few things happen. Either we go back to the owner and we say to them, you need to do it. And it's going to cost about £3,000 odd for the paperwork, because it's not just paperwork. If they haven't got the original paperwork, then we need to conduct all these surveys, searches on the boat. We have to get them to come out and check the boat to get that paperwork. It's not a case of just printing off a receipt, you know. So either they need to pay for it, or they need to knock it off the boat price again, reduce the price again, further money, so then it allows for me to be able to get on and pay for it. To be honest, as much as it is an absolute ball ache, because I'm working with such a thorough surveyor, part of me just thinks, rather than rely on will they do it correctly, excuse me, part of me thinks, should we just knock the price down and I do it and everything's done in-house? Like, my surveyor can go off and give me all the forms that I need. He's a very wise man, knows a lot about a lot, you know, and he can just go, right, pay for this, pay for this, pay for this. He'll get it all sorted out. At least we know we're thorough and we've done everything the boat needs. The shame of it is I didn't even think about all this, because that's not my job to think about it. That's the marina to get that all sorted. I was so concentrating on will the boat pass, will the hull of the boat pass. He's like, that flew through. It's like, there's like 0.0 mil of pitting or you know, on the bottom. He's like, it's absolutely nothing for a boat of this age. He's like, it's brand new. So yes, this is the second recording of this. I'll tell you why. I recorded on my Facebook Live straight after the event, and I was quite teary. I was really kind of like, and then I've just looked through my pictures, my videos, and actually the content isn't there. So I've had a few days since that recording, which was only 2 days ago. I've had my birthday, the sun's out today, and I've had a couple of days to process, so I'm not as sort of pent up as I was. I'm still massively gutted, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm ready to move on to it. My salon room at the back has got boxes and boxes of Amazon deliveries, local businesses, you know, things that purchases for the boat. I'm ready to move. I've worked out all my dates around my diary, so I can do like a 2-week sort of convoy round to get it back to where I'm going to be mooring up. So this is a massive kick in the goolies. All this stuff takes time. Yeah, it could be months away yet. So I don't really, it's really put a sidestep in my plan. The first initial thing is working out who's going to pay. I mean, I'm not going to pay. My surveyor's like, I can't let you pay for this. It's actually a legal requirement that they do it. So either the woman will do it herself, or she'll knock the money off and I'll have to do it. But even once we've decided that detail, we've then got the wait. It could be 2-3 months before we even get our slot. And then the paperwork, and then it needs to get registered, and then once it's registered, then I can buy it. It could be months. I mean, I could miss half the bloody summer. But that's the update. Sorry, my nose is dripping. It's early morning. So that's the update. I'll just keep you posted and we will go from there. But yay, happy birthday, I'm 38. Woo! Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Hey guys, it's a couple of days later from my last vlog. So I hope you're all doing okay. I'm just on the way to the wholesalers before work to get some stock. Sun shining this morning. It's 8 o'clock and 4 degrees on a Friday. So yeah, so after the recent vlog, of which you will see, of all the boat dramas, I'm trying to stay positive, and you know, you can knock a good man down for a minute but he'll get back up. So yeah, all I've done is, you know, kind of actioned what I can. So I got straight on the phone the next day from the survey. I got straight on the phone. Barry, the surveyor, gave me all the points that I should do and that I need to chase up. So I got straight on the phone to the various companies to find out how much these things are going to cost, how much the recovery of the hull to do the work on the hull will cost, I've left emails and messages for people. So I've been massively proactive and bang on it, just like I normally am. I've come back fighting, and yeah, so this is it. I'm now chasing it, and at least if I do everything I can do, then if I have to walk away from this boat and be gutted, at least I know I've done everything I can do. Now it's all up to the owner to sort her life out, and find out what we're doing. Hopefully she sees sense and she is lenient with the price again, because the first time I knocked it down, I don't think the boat was worth it. The second time now is the fact that actually you've not maintained a good boat. Who buys a gorgeous brand new boat and lets the thing go to shit? I mean, who does that in life? Are these people not got gratitude in anything, you know? Maybe they're a rich kid, maybe they're from a lot of money and they've just bought it and don't care. Us council estate kids work our bloody nuts off and have so much gratitude in the smallest things. So if there's one thing we have, people, have the hope and the gratitude, because I'm digging deep at the moment. Yeah, it's not good, but I'm trying to see through that. I'm trying to pursue it and do everything I can, and we'll go from there. They love a trier, don't they, hey? All these tests. But it's like me buying a house, just falling through all over again. You know, it's I literally got past this stage of buying a house a couple of years ago. All my stuff in storage, like boxed up, ready to go in my rental. Had to move out my rental, give notice, then it all fell through. I had nowhere to live. I had stuff in boxes. I had to put all my stuff away. I chucked away stuff that was nothing wrong with it, because I had nowhere to put it. It just throws back all those horrible thoughts, and all I really want in life is somewhere to call mine, a safe, nice home that I can come home to and actually find true inner peace. That's all I want in life, just me and my dog, and just live the most simple, simplistic life. That's all I want. But do you know what? Keep going, boy. Keep going, persevere, do everything you can, and then if it all still goes to shit, you've tried your best. So, on that note, I'm off to buy some hair colour. I need to turn these women blonde and do what I do best, which is make people feel good, go back to work, and celebrate a sunny Friday morning. Have the best day. The weekend is in sight, and thank you for following me on this journey. Yeah, birthday yesterday. Thank you for all the messages. Right, quick update, because I've literally got a bomb to work. Today is a giant game of chess. So from my flog the other day, I was very much like upset, you know, a bit downtrodden with the whole buying the boat thing. I've had a couple of days off. I've had a little bit of fun between this and my birthday, and I've come back, bounced back fighting. Plan of action is this. Sorry, the sun is too much. Plan of action, right? I've rung up the marina, and I've just laid it on proper, like laid it down. This is how this situation is going to go, or I'm out. So with the advice of my really good surveyor, Barry, or Bazza, as I call him, I've said to him, right, I've said to the boatyard, right, this is how it's going to go. Friday, end of play, I want to know this answer. If not, I completely walk away, like emotionally, and just the way I'm too busy to deal with it. I need to either be invested, and I'll jump in, and I'll take chances, or I'll walk away. So this is what I've said, right? The game of chess begins. I've said to him, let me just tell you these things. Some of them you'll know, some of them you won't like to hear. This is how it's going to go. The findings from the survey were not very good with regards to the paperwork. You've broke the law by her buying the boat originally. The boatyard broke the law. She's innocent in all this, apparently. You then took her boat off of her to sell at brokerage. If my money crossed your hands, you would have broken the law, and that money was ready to cross hands. And I was like, let's just tell you like how annoyed I am at this situation. But me being me, thorough, I will always bounce back. This is my situation here. I'm going to offer you $5,000 less, which was my original offer that got declined. $5,000 less, which means I'm 20 grand less than what I originally was going to it's up for, should we say. $5,000 less. I'll cover the cost of getting this boat back to being legal. I'll do the paperwork between me and my good surveyor. We'll smash it out. I reckon it costs about 3.5 to 4 grand, but I've said 5 because why fucking not, to be honest. And also I'm taking a risk. It might be 6 grand. We don't know. We're only going by what we roughly think it'll cost. So I'm still going to take a chance, but if she covers 5 grand of it, and even if I have to put down another grand and cover it, at least she's paid for majority, if not all of it. So make this boat a contender. I said to him, by 5 o'clock today, I want to know exactly a yes or a no. Nothing in between. A straightforward yes or no by text message. So we will go to work, we will cut hair, we will turn that bloody music up, and I'll wait to hear. And I'll either be celebrating today that I have now purchased the Narrowboat, and or we'll walk away. But I will know by today. Fingers crossed, what will be. He's on the rise, he's bouncing back, the sun's out. Have a wicked day. And if you're interested, stay tuned for the update. Leave me a comment and I'll let you know by the end of play. Have a good one. Hey, so what I've been up to today is I have messaged the companies I needed to. That was the feedback from the surveyor. I've had to get quotes to do epoxy, which for those of you that don't know, epoxy is a really hardened product that you have to grip blast and get rid of the anything on the hull of the boat, the bottom of the boat. You grip blast it right the way back to the original metal, and then there's like a different stage as you do. So grip blasting gets rid of everything. And then what they will do, they will then epoxy it, and then I will epoxy it, which will be a really good vlog. And then you put it back in the dry dock, and you basically either pay them a lot of money to do it, or you do it yourself. And to be honest, I'd find the joy in doing it myself. I'm quite hands-on, so I'll get a crate of beer, a load of mates, and just crack on. It's a messy, horrible job. You've got to roll it on really thick and paint it, but you get to see your boat, you get to see every square inch of it, and I'm into stuff like that. You know, why pay a man when I'm a man that can do it? So yeah, I'll learn how to do it as we go, like I do with many things in life. So yeah, so I'm going to pay to get the epoxy. I need to get quotes for all these things. So the reason I'm doing that is I need to send like a package back to the owner to say, look, this is what the findings are. It needs to be epoxied, sand grip blasted. It needs to be put up in a crane to do that. All these costs. It needs to get the paperwork done. If you haven't got the paperwork, we need to pay for new surveys and new people to come out and test everything and register the boat officially. So that's going to cost a good few grand. So what I'm doing at the moment behind the scenes, hence these erratic vlogs in the car, is basically just doing all the behind the scenes, contacting people, putting together a package to go, what needs doing on your boat to make it sellable for this price is blah, 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 blah. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm waiting to hear back. I've got the prices for the actual hull work. That's something I will need to cover, which is fine. I took in consideration that's why I knocked off the original price. I knew it was going to be a few grand to do. That's fine. That won't be for a good few months yet. I think their first slot is like something like April or July. It's months away. So time to save for that, but time to plan for that with a diary. So that might work out really well for me because I'm always booked up with work. So if I've got like 10 weeks, 12 weeks notice, that's perfect. I can take a week off, get my friends organised, see who wants to just jump in, get involved, and we can do that. So that's a cost that I need to factor in, which is fine. That's what I factored that in when I purchased or made an offer on the boat. The factors, what I'm waiting for her is to drop the price. This is what we need to do. She needs to be realising that she's got to drop that price to get this paperwork done and either do it herself or let me do it. But either way, not on my cost. So that's my professional advice from my surveyor. I should not legally pay for this. She needs to do it. She should have done it at the start and it hasn't been done. Therefore, if you don't do things in life, they bite you in the bum. And 7 years later, she's now dealing with this. Hopefully she's realistic and she just wants to sell the boat, in which case I can purchase the boat. The crazy thing about all this, the boat is a winner. The boat is good to go. If she just says to me, do you know what, I want rid of the boat, I will lower down by another $5,000, you do the paperwork, you pay me the money, and I'm good to go. That boat is mine then. This is a game changer. But I need her to agree to that. Legally, it's not my responsibility. She has to do it. So you know what people like. Some people are realistic. Some people will be emotionally invested. And some people will go, okay, I just didn't know. I'm hoping she plays that card. I just didn't know. I was a woman on my own. I didn't know. I bought the boat for whatever reason. I know her life has took a few turns from what I've heard for bad, you know, family bereavement and stuff. So I'm not harsh on the woman. I completely understand. I just need her to understand that the situation she is in, and hopefully we can work together. That's what I'm hoping. There's no bitterness or anything. It's just, this is what you haven't done. Legally, it's what you need to do. If you didn't know, that's fine. I can do it, but you need to pay for it. So that's the latest instalment. I'm going to cut hair all day today. I've got a really lovely day today. It's the day after my birthday. It's a Friday. I've got lovely clients in, like friends today. They're all in. So I have a lovely day at work. The sun is shining. I'm feeling positive, nervous but positive. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But so far, I'm doing all that I can. Hello. So, quick update. You were pleased to know that my offer got accepted and the purchase is now going ahead. So really, really chuffed to bits. It's an absolute relief that it's all going the right way. So yeah, so hopefully next time I see you, we'll be doing boat things. So yeah, I just thought I'd keep you updated. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. The vlogs are starting to get exciting now because it's getting closer and closer to sort of moving in day. I'll catch you soon. Please do like, subscribe and share. If you want to buy me a coffee, the link is in the description below. Have an awesome day and I'll catch you soon.